Hello everybody, I want to talk about the gerrymandering that was going on in this election campaign, in the local elections in particular. I observed some horrific things, abhorrent things that is in Irish politics at the minute. And what I'm talking about, well, let's start off with foreigners voting in local elections. Foreigners should have no vote in Irish politics. So let's get this straight here, right? An African can arrive in Ireland, destroy his passport, and within 6 months can not only vote in our elections, has the same capacity and power and strength as any other Irishman. Not only can he vote, he can also run in elections. This should not be allowed. This has to be stopped. What else did we see? We saw the political establishment, the main political parties having registration voter hubs. I saw them in Donegal. You know who you are. And they're busting in these foreigners, registering them to vote and making them promise and show evidence that they voted for these establishment political politicians and parties. And what did we see in election days? The political establishment, the political parties, just know who you are, bussing in hundreds of thousands of foreigners to vote in our elections all over Ireland. This is shocking. Complete gerrymandering. You wouldn't have seen this in Derry in the 1960s with the Unionists. What is going on in Ireland? We are handing over our country. This should not be allowed. You wouldn't see this in a banana republic. The political corruption, the gerrymandering, the manipulation of the political process in Ireland. You know, I was pipped by a handful of votes, and I guarantee you, foreigners weren't allowed to vote in my election campaign in the Northern Lifford area. I would have got elected. How do foreigners have the same political say as me or you? Irish men and women who have been here for thousands of years. How does an African destroying his passport at Dublin airport in 6 months has the same political power as me or you? Shocking. How is this allowed? Why is this allowed to happen? It should be stopped immediately. Bussing in foreigners to vote, busting them in to get registered to vote. Another thing I want to talk about is the demographic collapse that is happening in Ireland. Something that's never discussed is our declining birth rate. We need to have an average birth rate of 2.1. So every Irish woman needs to have an average of 2.1 children just to sustain the population. But the average Irish woman is having 1.6, I believe. I think that's the birth rate in Ireland. That's well below replacement level. We're not having enough children. So the most patriotic thing any young Irish man or woman can do is have Irish children. Don't go and try and pursue a career, woman. Have children. Get married young and have children. You don't need to lift a gun anymore. You don't need to do any of that. The most patriotic thing any Irish man or woman do is can have 6, 7, 10, 12 children like we did in the good old days. We need Irish children or our race, the Irish race, will not survive. We are in demographic collapse. It's the same all over Europe. Is it Italy and Spain? Geez, look at the birth rate there. It's like 0.6, 0.7. Our countries are dying. Our people are dying. And Ireland's the same. So, my message is go and have more children, Irish people. If you want to do something good for your country, have more children. Get married young. Have plenty of children. Alright? Please share these videos with your friends and family. We're going to keep going. Don't worry about the election results. Keep pushing forward. Keep exposing the corruption. Keep having loads of children, Irish people. The most patriotic thing any Irish man or woman can do is have plenty of children. God bless us all. Aaron Go Bra.